I don't mean to alarm you, but you might be in possession of some very evil dog training tools.
But I was wrong. I was somewhere new.
I urge you to cast out these evil tools before your dog gets hurt or these tools become okay in your mind. What today's video is about, and in case you're wondering what these evil tools are, they are the head halti and the new no-pull harness. Now, before you hang up on this video, give me a chance to explain. A gentle leader on a dog works in the same way that a harness works on a horse. With a gentle leader, when you pull on the leash, it turns the dog's head, which keeps him from going in a straight line, preventing him from going into danger or somewhere you simply don't want him to go. In the case of a horse, you're dealing with a huge and powerful animal that potentially could kill somebody. So yeah, it's an excellent tool for that. With a dog, we simply have better options. I have many reasons why I don't like head halties. Let me start with the first one. That strap that goes across the nose while the dog walks, it can rub back and forth or move back and forth, causing a rubbing action and give the dog a sore spot on the top of his muzzle. The next big reason why I don't like head halties. When you pull back on the leash, the strap that rides on the muzzle can go up towards the eye area and either go into the eyes or push the tissue around the eyes up into the eyes. So yeah, let's avoid that eye irritation altogether and not use this tool. The next reason why the head halti is a really bad tool. It's a bad tool simply for the reason that it constricts when you pull on the leash, constricts around the muzzle, effectively closing your dog's mouth. So the first problem is, yeah, your dog could bite his tongue, but let's never mind that for a second. Dogs can't perspire like humans. The way they cool themselves off in hot weather is by panting. Now, say you have a dog that's a compulsive puller and that head halti is holding the dog's mouth partially closed. Well, he's not going to have the same ability to cool himself, and he could effectively have a heat stroke. Now for the biggest reason why the head halti is a terrible tool. As I mentioned in the very beginning of the video, that this tool offers mechanical advantage. Because of where it sits, very high up on the head as opposed to down on the neck, if your dog decides to lunge or pull, it effectively twists the dog's neck. Now imagine a dog that becomes reactive, lunges through the air. The head halti is going to bring his head and his neck to a dead stop, twisting it with his inertia, driving that neck forward.
He's got it. It's under the neck. There it is. Nope, it's on the chin. There's the tap.
You can have all kinds of orthopedic issues, issues to the skeletal structure, to the to muscle, to the connective tissue. A lot of these types of injuries to, involving orthopedics will never heal. The dog will have those issues potentially for the rest of his life. I think that one of the most unfortunate things about this tool is who's buying it. That typically or often it's somebody that has a very reactive dog. So you have a dog that has thin nerves. He feels panicked by strangers or strange dogs. You're now taking him out on a walk. He has a strange device in his face. And yeah, when he reacts, it causes him pain. It twists his neck around. It makes your problem even worse. So this tool that you envisioned helping you is now maybe injuring your dog for life, and it's causing him to be more fearful. And that becomes a vicious cycle. Wasn't that walk supposed to be about the dog having some fun? Okay, if you do own one of these tools and after watching this you feel bad, don't beat yourself up too much. Let's remember that you got this tool because you wanted to treat your dog better. Matter of fact, here's two icons of the kinder and gentler movement. Ian Dunbar and Jean Donaldson marketing this tool.
He's so excellent. Pressure, sit. Once she sits, pressure off. Oh, so good. going to tighten up, and the nose loop is going to press around the dog. He's going to feel that, and then that can be released to slack when the dog is behaving as you would like. That's the negative reinforcement. It's the powerful part of the tool.
What was that? Negative reinforcement? I thought that you guys told us all you ever needed to train a dog was positive reinforcement. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Maybe somebody could explain it to me in the comments. The next tool is the no-pull harness. Now, for those unfamiliar with the no-pull harness, it looks something like a regular harness, except there's a ring on the front or on the side. And when the dog tries to pull or move too quickly, it steers him sideways, which effectively lowers the speed and lessens his pulling. Now, this tool is not nearly as harmful as the head halti or gentle leader in that you don't have all this yanking and cranking on the vulnerable neck area. The problem with it is more the long-term usage. So if the dog goes out for, his entire life, every time he goes out for a walk on a leash, he has these forces that are pulling him in an unnatural manner over the course of many years, you're going to have a lot of extra wear and tear on the joints and potentially damage to his spine. So again, we do have better choices. Now, if you're putting the regular type of harness on the dog, I don't think that's bad for the skeletal structure because it was literally designed to pull. Now, that type of harness is going to encourage your dog to pull, and that type of harness does have many good purposes. You could use it for weight pulling contests. You could use it, of course, to use your dog as a sled dog in the Iditarod. Even protection training, scent detection training sometimes uses harnesses. That's a really good tool. But if you don't want your dog to pull, you're really not going to want to use that type of harness either. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.